We don't. We're Sam and Ella, and we want to invite you now to Sam and Ella's, so you can get you and your family a good home raw meal. Sam and Ella's eats Cecilia's Ronnie eggs and chickens. Good.
Yeah, we got a hot one. Everybody at the ready.
Something's burning. Something's burning.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
Best intentions.
Let's check the electrics.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
All last Tuesday, all the time.
Hey, Cookie here. You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, which is why I eat 7 pancakes every 3 hours. It's just the two of us. Please don't kill me. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Rug Munchers Dietary Flooring. We put a whole new spin on the 5-second rule.
Okay, what are we waiting for? Right off the bat, 6 feet under the sea. If vicious piranhas attacked and killed SpongeBob SquarePants and all his friends in Bikini Bottom, who would actually bleed blood? SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Star, Squidward, or the Flying Dutchman? That makes about as much sense as a sponge with pants. Interesting that you chose the least intelligent character in the group. He's a ghost! Ghosts don't have bodies! Want to see the answer? Sponges, starfish, and, ghosts don't have blood, but squids and octopuses do. Man, that kind of massacre would be terrible. There's nothing worse than a bloody Bikini Bottom. Open wide for Frosty My Tips. If Wendy's honors the iconic hairstyle of Dave Thomas's daughter Wendy on their value menu, what food item might they add? Cinnamon mini buns, chicken finger waves, pigtails in a blanket, or French twist fries? Just because your hair is greasy doesn't mean everyone else's has to be. And would you like fries with that wrong answer? I'm starving over here. Did you want this wrong answer for here to go? No, I'll get this. Dave Thomas's daughter is pictured above each Wendy's franchise with her famous red pigtails. Actually, a lot of fast food franchises use the image of the owner's kid as a logo. The Domino's guy had one weird-looking kid. It's time for a racy sport. Suppose Speed Racer enters a NASCAR race. If he receives the black flag, what should he do? Go to slow pace, Speed Racer, go! Go pull over, Speed Racer, go! Go floor it, Speed Racer, go! Go in reverse, Speed Racer, go! No, but that's the direction you just took. Now pay attention. A black flag means the driver needs to pull over into the pit, usually due to a rule violation. Not positive it's a rule violation, but I'm pretty sure it's not a good idea to have a monkey in the passenger seat of a Mach 5 car. No, he shouldn't floor it. But you know who should floor it? You! Because you just won some edible carpet. Compliments of Rug Munchers Dietary Flooring. With more fiber than your morning cereal, it'll keep you regular. Today's wrong answer of the game earns you $4,000. Enjoy. Pucker up for Comcast Fable. The moral of Aesop's fable, The Fisherman and the Little Fish, would be most applicable to a contestant on which TV show? The Mole, The Biggest Loser, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, or Deal or No Deal? The Biggest Loser? How appropriate. Are you? Apparently not. I said fish, not mole. Allow me. In the fable, the fisherman has to decide, do I throw the little fish back in for a chance to catch a bigger fish later? He decides to keep what he's got. This is pretty much the same decision Deal or No Deal contestants face, except with money, not fish. Yeah, that show is called Eel or No Eel. It's hosted by Howie Man Eel.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
And now, Buddha Scootin' Boogie. And it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 Twitter tweets. For each one, tell me if it's a tweet from the Dalai Lama or a tweet from Taylor Swift. If it's a Dalai Lama tweet, press the square button. If it's a Taylor Swift tweet, press your circle button. Each one right gets you 300 followers. But get one wrong and you lose 300. And remember, you've only got 30 seconds and 140 characters, so make it quick. Okay, we're off. Love and kindness are the very basis of society. Japan is amazing. I feel sort of like a crumpled up shirt. Others have the right to happiness, just like yourself. My new favorite animal is the koala. The non-violent way is the human way. I may or may not have just gone on a tiny muffin binge. You have achieved ultimate enlightenment. That performance was kind of pitchy. Try a little auto-tune next time. The Tibetan people feel repressed by your ignorance. You are draped in robes of shame. You know, the Dalai Lama had a really inspiring tweet today, but halfway through it, he was interrupted by a tweet from Kanye West saying that Beyonce's tweets were the best of all time. That'll wrap up round 1. And you're in pretty good shape, for now. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. Well, no time like the present. And on its way. Oh, Mom, we're having meatloaf again? If Meatloaf changed his name to Steak Tartare, what would the reviews say about the music on his new album, Cow Out of Hell? It's very well done. It's actually on fire. It's so raw and choppy. Or the lyrics are cheesy. No, but your score just went down in flames. I would pick anything for love, but I wouldn't have picked that. Well done. How ironic. Here's what a right answer looks like. That's right, steak tartare is served raw, diced, and spiced. But with all the E. coli scares out there these days, I usually heat mine up by the dashboard light. Try this on for size. The spirit of 75-ish. What's not 76? Trombones in the Music Man's Big Parade, part of Philadelphia's NBA team's name, years between Halley's Comet appearances, or the temperature of an Olympic swimming pool. Time's up. You mean the 76ers? No, I'm pretty sure that has a 76 in it somewhere. Nope, Halley's Comet appears every 76 years or so, and it's really very exciting until you actually see it, at which point you look for about 10 seconds, then go back inside and watch monkey videos on YouTube. Now, there are 76 trombones leading the big parade with 110 cornets close behind. Thank God. You really need about a 4-to-3 cornet-trombone ratio, is what I've found, and they should never be too far behind each other for optimum cornet-trombone efficiency. One right answer coming up. Olympic swimming pools are kept a little warmer between 77 and 82 degrees and usually around 80 or so. Makes it tougher to detect when the swimmer in the next lane is peeing.
Looking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Take a good look at. I can fly, but Candy is the mayor. Oh man, I had the craziest dream last night after eating pizza and watching a movie.
I'm fearing a bad
My mom was in the dream, and she found all this drug money out in the middle of nowhere, and she decides to keep it without even going to the police, even though that's not something my mom would normally do. My cats, Poopsie and Mayonnaise, were in the dream too. Poopsie was an old sheriff in over his head, and Mayonnaise had weird hair and kept flipping a coin and killing people. It was a wild dream, but kind of disappointing at the end. What friggin' movie did I watch last night that gave me such a crazy dream? A Simple Plan, No Country for Old Men, There Will Be Blood, or Shallow Grave? I drink your milkshake! You're just digging yourself deeper. And you're a simpleton. It's so obvious. Yep, I was watching No Country for Old Men. As scary as that dream was, I think Mayonnaise and my mom both gave Oscar-worthy performances.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
May I introduce... Did Caesar actually live in this palace? Which Las Vegas casino hotel is not named after a real location? Tropicana, Riviera, Luxor, or Bellagio? Ah, crap. Bellagio, no! Luxor is a city in Egypt, so you're out of luck, Luxor. Here's where the money is. Tropicana is the name of a Vegas hotel, but not the name of an actual location. You know, they should really build a Vegas-themed Vegas hotel. It would be decorated in the style of a payday loan store, and the staff would be dressed as hookers.
Hold me, never let me go.
Next up, prepare to be crescent mooned. So you know Taylor Lautner, that werewolf kid who never wears a shirt in the Twilight movies? Well, suppose Taylor Lautner's degree of wolf transformation corresponded to the phases of the moon. How much of a wolf would Lautner be during the waxing gibbous phase? Less than half a wolf, more than half a wolf, or a full wolf? Well, you're less than half right. As punishment for that wrong answer, Taylor Lautner will never wear less than half a shirt in movies again. Look what you did. I so wanted you to pick this one. Gibbous refers to the phases when more than half of the moon is illuminated. A waxing gibbous wolf, though not a full werewolf, could still probably use a full waxing. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 4,000 big ones if you're right, 4,000 gone if you're wrong. And of course, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The brothers who? We share the last name of something. Good luck. Wow, look at that score. Would it be okay if I tell people I'm your brother? I would just be really proud to say I'm related to somebody who can do so well. And as long as we're doing that, can I borrow $1,000? If I could reach through the screen, I would. First, I would give you a high five for doing so well. Then I'd probably steal your wallet. Because, let's face it, you're probably irresponsible with money. There's nothing wrong with getting an average score. Some of my favorite people are average. The guy who mows my lawn is very average. He's an amazing person. No, wait, he's in jail. No, never mind. Who needs a big score to have a good time, right? You don't need a lot of flashy dollars. You've got so many great things going for you. I mean, I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure you do. You played like Alec Baldwin on the Jack Attack, but you played like Daniel Baldwin for the rest of the game. So all in all, you even out to about a Stephen Baldwin. Do you know what the best part of getting a good score is? Oh wait, you don't. Now look, I'm not one who tends to be overly negative. Besides, your score seems to be taking care of that fine by itself. That performance was like Frank Stallone, Tito Jackson, Jim Belushi, and Roger Clinton all rolled up into a giant inadequacy burrito. Nice work.
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
All right, then. Have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
Next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special, it's visual community.